What is up, guys? Wraec is here with a new video, and today with another event week in Idle Heroes, which was on the horizon as kind of like DH's big money day, you could say, where they really earn a ton, and somehow turned out to be not quite that. We are still going to complete the event. I've planned to do the full completion, so the 400 USD completion, which we usually don't do on Card Clash. Card Clash is usually fine to just do 200 USD plus like the CSG, then you get like all of the event rewards, at least all of the Grimoire. This time around we're going to do the 400 USD completion because I want some of the treasures, because once again it's Sacred Workshop at the same time, and they decided to release some treasures. This is also the reason why I said that probably it was seen or viewed as the big money day for DH Games, because the treasures they released this time are IEA and LFA at the same time, which is ridiculously insane. I mean, probably would have led some people to spend if it weren't for those treasures to be kinda mid. Like, really, what are you waiting for an LFA? You want to have big treasures that allow you to do more damage in Star Expedition. And what we got were, is it this one? I can never find them. It's this one. We got essentially PvP treasures, or Void Campaign maybe as well. Game modes where you can inflict fear and kill enemies. That probably sums it up rather nicely. This one provides debuffs on the enemy after you kill an enemy, which is not bad. I don't hate it. Has some nice debuffs: control immunity, speed, damage reduction, all damage reduction, and dodge. Not too bad. It is rather tough from the requirements. Your active skill is to kill an enemy. If it was just like when an enemy dies, so not you essentially killing the enemy, but when an enemy dies, so that you could just trigger it by doing other effects, then I would say LFA would have a time in a debuff team, maybe together with DGN and IEE, but this is like, yeah, I don't know where you really want to run this. Probably kind of fine for Void Campaign if you have him there, but I doubt treasures are that much of an early game thing. Then we have Basic Attack, reduces all damage reduction in attack now. That's probably the best one out of all of this, because this allows you to reduce all damage reduction, which is pretty cool, but still not applicable in Star Expedition, because you need to have fear on the enemy, which this Basic Attack does, so this is a thing. And then we have like, whenever an enemy dies on the battlefield, we deal extra damage to enemies with fear. We also inflict fear when an enemy dies, so this kind of synergizes as well. And then we have like a little bit of attack steal here. So it's overall not bad. It's just like, people want Star Expedition damage, and you don't get that from that. So it's not really like you have to pay to get them. And in an equally bland way, they've also released the IEA treasures. This one removes an attribute buff from all enemies, which I mean is strong. It's a strong effect. So it's not like super bad. It's just not worth upgrading very much, because this just gets like a higher chance to remove it. So having it one time is pretty fine. And then you have like attribute reduction effect that you can remove from your allies, which is cool. Like, it's not super good, but it's nice. This one, however, I really like. 1 to 3 days of data destruction on 3 random enemies, which inflicts like basically random debuffs. This is super nice to boost the damage of IE and also of DGN. So this is really great for that, and therefore I really like this one. You don't need the super high upgrade one, but having this one time is really, really good. And there we get data augmentation, which provides some buffs to our allies, which is also pretty nice. And those buffs, they get upgraded the further you upgrade it. Same for the debuffs in the last one. So I think the IAE ones, they are like generally game breaking. They aren't on the power level of Wukong, but they are pretty good. And you can get none of those for free, really. You can get 100 points in this event, which will give you, and this is nice, a one-time every treasure for IAE. And I think this is very, very good if you have some CSG. We are going to do it, of course. So we need to do 100 awakenings, and then basically 5000 VIP XP equals 100 points. So essentially 100 USD spent, 100 points. Very, very easy. And that is basically it. The event is kept at basically 20,000 VIP XP at the moment with the ×9 loot. Which is really nice for the Starlight Melody, because what they also did, they included like some extra space gem in here, which I'm a big fan of, so I like that. I think we're just going to start off with a few awakenings. I'm not too sure which hero we are going for. which hero we do have a ton of copies for at the moment, but I think we got some chests here that we can use. Look at that. Look at that. We have 50 chests there. 50 chests for something nice. I honestly think we go Basilisk. I think that is a very, very nice thing to do. 2,500 shards there for Basilisk. And then we have another 33 chests over here with something like Dark. What's the last one in here? Again, Basilisk. Should we do the big Basilisk Awakening? I can see that. Let's do that. Big Basilisk Awakening. And then we do like 20 LFA maybe. I think that's probably the easiest way to do this. And then we have our 100 Awakenings. I think that's good. If I can find the... Oh, we have those. Oh, those are puppets. 5-star puppet selection chest. I thought, oh, we have 265 chests there. No, it's all puppets. My god, it is a mess. It is a mess in here. So 20 of those. And we just get them from the back and then we can start the awakening. Very, very easy. Very, very nice. So 20. And then Basilisk. The Shadow Faction, which I always forget. Oh, we have 82 there. We just need 80. And then we can start. So let's go. Quick Awaken, I think, with the big 10 bombs. And we have let's start with like a big LFA 10 bomb. Awaken all. Make sure that the SSS core is not in there. And let's see if we can get something nice. Imagine pulling an 80 from this. I would really like to have like an SSS Basilisk. Can we make that happen, DH Games? I doubt it. I sadly doubt it, guys. I sadly doubt it, but it would be fun. It would certainly be fun. Those 10 bomb awakens are at least pretty good. Doesn't take too long. Imagine we would have done the 100 awakenings now very, very slowly. 2 C tiers is actually very good. It would have taken forever here to do the 100 awakenings. But like this, it just works out. Yeah, Basilisk is an interesting hero, I have to say it. I saw a lot of good things about him, but every time I think about using him, it's just like, what C? It's just, I can't really get a good enough copy for him. The copies in the auction house are all like, basically S tier, the best ones. And I don't think this is good enough for me, because you need to outspeed the enemy. You need to outspeed the enemy. And how am I supposed to do that if I fight somebody of equal strength and they run S tiers or something? That's tough to do with Basilisk then. That is such a low quality summon compared to the last one. That's crazy. So I haven't really built him and I haven't really focused on him too much. But I saw a lot of good things. A lot of good things. People that usually fight more on the A tier spectrum, they had like a strong copy of him and went ahead and used that, and there was some real devastation. I think for my account personally right now we are going to focus on LDA. I have some very nice ideas for LDA. That is ugly. And we are going to make use of those. I really want to get the enables on the LFA, the infused enables. And also I want to try him with just like the skill tree. And I want to see what an LDA with like the infused skill tree and everything, what that can do. Because I imagine that has to be mean. That has to be mean. Like Nova Star Soul on there, 700 million attack or something. And just absolutely nuke the enemy. B tier, very good. With the C tier following up there. And the last one. The last one, ladies and gentlemen. And then we have to buy some packs, I think. I think it's really very, very short event. A very, very short event here. With another video to come, by the way. I haven't said that yet, but there is another video to come also on this weekend, which will be rather interesting. I promise you that. Oh, wait. You probably have already seen the video. You can tell me what you think about that video. It's a little bit tough. Because I've recorded half of the video already. I have to record the other half. And if you saw the first half, you now know when I record this video, which is kind of fancy. But I can't tell you right now. But you already know. You already know. Of course I can talk about this. That is so weird. That is so weird. Because I will post the... Will I? That is too confusing, guys. I don't know. I'm not going to talk about the video. I'm not going to talk about it. It's too confusing. Maybe I post this video before the other one. We don't know yet. We don't know yet. I will probably. So you will see the other video tomorrow. And that will be very cool. I promise you that. So you should hit the subscribe button. That's the conclusion we come to. Okay. So now we spent 200 USD, which essentially is enough to do the card clash of illusion. We have to buy like the ones for gems and the ones for Contract Starry, I feel like we don't really have... Oh, I know what's missing. We have to claim our VIP XP. That's the problem. But we also have like a ton of stuff in here, because we have the first row of IEA treasures, which we got for getting 100 points. They are now in here. And there's actually the second one, and we got the Moonlight Gift, and those are the LFA treasures we got. And then again, IEA treasures. So 2 sets of IEA treasures, 1 set of LFA treasures already. Those, they were like 80. Oh, okay, yeah, 80, because, yeah, makes sense. And there are also enchanted cards in here, plus a mysterious artifact selection chest. And a million stellar. Prism Starry, I like it. Transcendence copy selection chest we got. And 10 soul symbols. I like that they put those in more. I no longer run out of those, which is pretty nice. So that should bring us to 459. That looks good. Should not quite be enough to actually cap it. So once again, I have to wait a little bit, and then later in the week do another smash and get like the level 20. We should probably be somewhere here. But let's see. Quick smash. And we are on stage 20, which means we didn't get the stage 20 loot yet. So yeah, this is exactly the same as always, with a little bit low damage though. But I guess we do the event rather early, so makes sense. But it's enough anyway. It really doesn't matter too much. The only thing that we now have to check out is we have to get enough points here. And I don't know if we got a limit has been reached for this session. Okay. Okay then. Then I haven't said anything. Yeah, so the other plan is we need 200 VIP XP. 200 USD spent for like the last 10,000 VIP XP, and also to get the Sacred Workshop, because we will get another set right here, and we will get we get chests. The chests, I kind of see myself more using on Wukong again, trying to progress those treasures a little bit. What we are going to do is we're going to do an absolute classic here. And we are going to go and get ourselves some senior privilege cards. Because essentially this is like 15 of the coupons. This is 5 of the coupons. This is 20 every single time. And I think we're just going to spend 100 USD on this. And then I have, for the people that are still watching, that are 12 minutes in still watching, that have a little bit of an attention span, I have one more trick that we can watch. And we can check this out right now. Because some people are going to miss this, I know. You can reset this now. This was on a countdown the whole while. This should be resettable right now for you, which means everything goes out of here, and then you can go and you can select your wares again, and you can start collecting the stuff again, which is really cool. Obviously, we are once again going for the Grimoire stones in for the enables and everything, because for me that is the best stuff in here. Really, the red and the purple stones. The upgrade stuff for the Grimoire as well, and the purple stones if I can find them. There, purple red stones plus Grimoire. That is the best combination there is for me, and then we should be able to purchase this stuff. It really doesn't. There we go. And now we can purchase this, which is really good. And this still, in my opinion, has pretty much the best value that you can have at the moment. This is a great opportunity to actually buy it, because now you can get, you basically get, and this is something some people still haven't mastered. You get, you collect the stuff from Void Campaign. So you just go into Void Campaign and you hit claim. And now I collect, like, let's say I collect 1 of the enabling infusion stones and 2 of the other ones. And this will now be recorded and brought into Dawnplan. And you can see it's 1 red one, 2 of the purple ones. And if I claim now, 24, and I get 12. So we got the 1 stone from the Void Campaign, and then we got 12 times that amount from this again, which is insane. It's absolutely insane. So essentially, this will give you 12 times 3,000, which is 36,000. So this is just like 3.5 of the redstones. which is an insane amount of Grimoire for this. And definitely, in my opinion, well, pretty much the best value if you're looking for very specific resources. So essentially, like every whale will buy this, and if you are looking for like a good deal, there is essentially your good deal. So now the question is, of course, how far did we progress? I didn't actually check. We are at 13k. 13k means 60 USD spent, which means what we now do is we buy 2 times senior privilege card, 2 times the privilege card. So 1, and then 2. And that should bring us to 15k. Now we have another 100 USD. Oh, never mind, I found value. Monthly Carnival. Actually pretty good now because you get those chests. So you get 10 of those, which is a quarter of one of those stones, and then you have like a few more in there. So we definitely get that. And probably, what do we do? Fancy. I just found the diamond fund again. I didn't think about this for so long because those are now so far apart. Which means, I don't even remember when I was 410 and now I'm 419. So I will get 2,500 gems again. Specified levels. I wonder if this is really like 100,000 or if it's more by now. It's every 10 levels, 2,500. So, yeah. Interesting. I just saw this. Treasure crystal card we 100% don't need because I just got too many of those. And then I noticed how many of those packs like really suck. I mean, the value package from the event are kind of cool. Daily package if you want like a hammer or something. Nice, yeah. But stuff like this. For the monthly packs. Monthly packs used to be good. Like this used to be an insane way to get artifact essence. Now they just outright suck. They're just so bad. I mean, Starry Gem all okay, but like cores, who buys 40 cores for 100 USD or gems? Or even Starry Gems right here. You go to SG Hub, obviously. You click the link down in the description, and then you go to SG Hub, and then you get yourself your Starry Gems for a quarter of the in-game price. Instead of just like getting scammed by buying 2,500 Starry Gems for, look at my case, 115 euro here, you can get this for 100 USD, which is way cheaper. Not 2,500, you get 10,000. 10,000 for 100 USD. Absolutely a steal. Absolutely insane. Yeah, honestly, maybe we get some pages. This is honestly fine. I think we once again just go for a little bit more privilege card because I need to make this a little bit longer. So Moonlight Gift is at 15,500, which means this is 1,000. Would need 500. 15,500. Is the daily package for the daily package for a hammer? Of course, is 250. It's a little bit annoying to show this in the video. Okay, got it fixed. There we go, with the ×9 loot. Only thing left to do, always what I do with the Starlight Melody event, is one restart to see if the loot and points change. Okay, restart done. We have some more loot here. We have privilege cards as well, so it should work for some time. Oh yeah, you have to click on all of those messages. Ah, annoying. Oh, there we go. Let's check out our... Oh, by the way, we still have the Awakening privileges. We can claim that. I've selected that already. Copies, yeah, not very interesting. We got a B tier though, which is kind of in a high roll. And then we have Contractual Strategy. Bunch of contract story here for you guys. Bam, we take it. And now Starlight Melody. Don't think it changed. Do we have to select? Okay, here we have Origin Artifact chests. We are going to get 4 of those, which is nice. It's always so sad. I always see those little boxes for the pink and the orange treasures, and I think like, it would be so nice if I could use them. I have all the treasures from those, so can't really do anything with them. They are stacking in my bag, honestly, for like ages, and it has been quite a while since DH has actually released this series. I think the rest is like auto-claimable. So let's do that. I would say, okay, 90 isn't too insane. We got 67 chests there for the Transcendence Copy Selection chest, 1.2 mil. We get 9 star transferring groups, which I sure really need, and nearly 4 million stellar. The 4 million stellar is so insane. That is such a madness, guys. Such a madness. And we didn't get that one, obviously. So let's get ourselves some glorious treasury here. We have so much stellar now that I can honestly afford to do some more rerolls on my star spawns. We don't need an artifact, even though the new one is in here. I don't really need it. I have to, by the way, in the last event, we had the switch thing. I didn't even really think about that you could swap stuff. And I was like, it was 10 minutes before the reset, and I saw it, and I was like, what can I do? And I saw you can swap the Ific Mysterious Artifacts in there. The Ific Mysterious Artifacts swappable in there. First thing I did was get rid of that bloody God Eater. And if you guys don't know why I hate this thing, I got basically the God Eater, which is this one. And this is Punisher Staff, the Ific version. Usually it seems pretty good because it says damage equal 25% of max HP, extra damage, and you get Divine Retribution, which is great. Problem is, you increase your crit, and this thing just increases your crit so much, so fast that you instantly hit 100% basically after one hit. And it's like 15% per crit for 3 rounds. And if you put this on something like Williams where you have like 8 hits, this will give you 100% crit even if you put the minus 50% crit on there. It's insane. So bad, honestly, because of that, which is really, really annoying. I got myself my first fan. I swapped the AMB that I had that I never used, and I swapped the God Eater. Both of those I could swap and got them to more interesting artifacts. I think fan will be a very interesting artifact now, and we were able to acquire this now, and I got 2 of those, so we can do a little bit of shield stuff, maybe with Madeline or something. Will be very, very interesting, I reckon. But it was just interesting that we already had this and had this swap, and I didn't even see it really. Let's just get more chests. Let's just get more chests. I burned through those now. Don't really need the sublimation materials, I reckon. And then we have the 4 and the 5. I mean, I do want to build some more fans, honestly. So I don't hate that. And here, it's interesting. I kind of thought, go away with your pop-ups. They never really managed to make this like interesting, by the way. This is something, this pop-up thing it is something they took from other games. Other games did this with the pop-ups that come up and make you want to buy something, but they never really managed to make this good. I think only for like early game stuff, when you have like your first level 20 sealant clear or something. There are some interesting packs for that, with festival skins and stuff. But like in the later ones, I would never buy that. What the hell? It's like so uninteresting. Does this even... I bet not even that one includes the new artifacts. I would bet it doesn't. Doesn't include the 2 new artifacts. Even this chest isn't good. Oh, this is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. But what I wanted to show you was the Primal Grimoire. Because... oh, we can do a level. I'm interestingly enough not really stuck on the normals, on this stuff, on like the new material. I'm more stuck on the older one. And I'm not too sure if I even want to go ahead and get this. So like, I don't know. It's insane now how much it costs, 392k per level. So really, if you get this from an event, you really don't get far with it. It's kind of insane. Because you get 1.4 mil, that's like 3 level. I mean, I also don't need a whole lot anymore, but it's 3 levels. It's really, really low. So, I don't know. I was thinking about getting it and upgrading it. Maybe we get 1. Let's get 1 and then let's go for 3 of those, because the Imprint Infusion Stones, it's insane how many you need of them. It's like 25 that you can put on 1 hero. So if you want to do like 1 team, you need 150 of those. And purchase limit on this is 4. I need a few events then, I guess. Yeah. Bit of a problem. Let's get another one of those. And then we have the Star Soul thing. I don't even have anything to buy here. It's still ridiculous, but like my last Star Soul is maxed. They didn't release a new one in quite a while. There's not really anything that I can buy here. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe we just buy a few more of those Origin artifacts. I would think, yeah, let's do that. Because I need the fans, but now we hit purchase limit. So, low key, this actually gives me more loot the star spawns at the moment. I have over-prepared on star spawns. I don't know if you've even seen that. Those are extra. Those are not ones that I can use. Those are just in case they release upgrades that require them. I can't use those. I have those star souls maxed. I got 10 separate star souls just in case they upgrade them. And I got ability materials as well. So like the Destiny Trail here is a little bit low, I give you that. But 159k on the Staff Butterflies Cosmic Rhythm. We got here the Bloom Genesis there with 139k materials. We have like really high counts of materials on the Star Souls that can possibly still need it. So even they release a new Star Soul, it will almost always be instantly kept again, which is kind of insane. I even have like some of those chests remaining here. This is like a very weird chest, but it also includes Star Souls. And then we had this Star Soul upgrade chest, which I think it was this one, yeah. Black Friday Star Soul upgrade chest with all the materials in there. We got this still. So we got like a bunch of those chests, which is pretty insane. Random resource chests from Dawn upgrade, which I was asked if I'm going to make a video about it. We have 4 of those, by the way, here. If I'm going to make a video about the new Dawn team. We are going to make an optimized team for the Dawn challenge once again. The video will be out pretty soon, so that you guys can go ahead and use the team to actually fight the boss. But I didn't really want to do it day one. The way it works now is you have 10 attacks and you can like fight the boss 10 times, and then basically the person with the most damage in 10 attacks will be on top. I still have to set up my team properly, so I'm like placed 25, which really isn't good. So I have to set that up, and then we can go for it, get a proper rank and do it. They changed up the team, which I think is great. And we have to see what we can make out of it, and then you can kind of try and get your highest rank possible. So that is currently the goal that we have right here. In any way, that is really already everything that we can do for the moment. I will later, of course, get a little bit more or a few more of those Glorious Treasury coins, probably invest them somewhere in here. I don't know what I'm going to do with it yet. The last thing, yeah, treasures. Smart, Mr. Wraec. Very, very smart. Craft all, we can upgrade, and we can select all, build them for the first time, and I think we get, yeah, you get 2-star on all of those. 2-star on all of those. 2-star is very easy because you need 2 treasures for that. 2 times the treasure, and this will give you 2-star, which is cool. What is not cool if you want to go further beyond. That is really not cool, believe me. That is a bit of a problem. Because if you want to go further beyond, like I did on my Wukong, where we have 3-star treasures, what you see next is that 1 treasure won't be enough. So you need not, to get Wukong to 3-star, you need the Wukong treasure not 3 times, but I think 4 times or even 5 times, which is insane. I mean, we just got the full chest for Wukong and everything, so we are going to continue to try and get him. Which is this one. My god, the misclick on this would be annoying. I haven't really thought about Madeline treasures, that being said. But I think I got them 2-star as well, so should be fine. Should be fine. We are going for Wukong first. Wukong still has pretty much the most insane treasures. Then we have some more Wukong. And even more Wukong. I think that's it. And by the way, those are stacks. 57 right here, 42 of the orange chest, and then we have the pink chest there also, nearly 50. Absolutely insane. So treasure train upgrade gives us no level at all, thereby basically no progress, which is, yeah, mad. Really mad. I don't know, like with the current way of obtaining those, it takes a rather long time. Where are even the Madeline treasures? Not here. I think it's in the main one, right? Isn't it this one? Yeah. Yeah, there we go. I think it's this one, right? Isn't too bad. Isn't too bad. I think we got 3-star on this. Is good enough for the moment. So, in any way, I hope you enjoyed the video. We're going to do review on all of the treasures in depth and going to check them out. If you've liked it, then maybe, well, hit the like button, hit the hype button as well, and the subscribe button too. If you're already hitting all of those buttons, that would be very, very great. Stay tuned for the surprise that is coming up, or was coming up. Still don't know. And other than that, I just wish you a great day. We'll see us in the next one.